The Condemned 2 stars Randy Orton and Eric Roberts, and the plot of The Condemned 2 is Randy Orton's character is a part of these what are they called, bounty hunters, and they go out and catch all these different bad guys and such. But on one night, they try and take down this big head honcho, which kind of backfires because they can't kill people. They kill the main head honcho, but the second crony to that head honcho gets away unscathed and kind of rises to power and as such to win. And the next 6 months later, Randy Orton's character is basically being hunted. Not just by anybody, not just by the main head honcho who is now in charge of what his last leader was a part of. This time he's being hunted by his own group, by his own friends or bounty hunter groups that he worked with. That's being threatened. Their lives are being threatened as well by said bad guy to kill him, or they will kill them and their family, so forth and so on. Randy Orton figures out from one of his friends he has to get to a certain destination by 5 p.m. in order to escape the Condemned game, which the main head honcho also got from the last game that we know from Stone Cold Steve Austin. This movie is good, but the original Condemned is the best Condemned, unfortunately, because I was sort of having fun with this movie, but I didn't get it's hard to explain. I didn't get much excitement from this movie over I did the last one, because it's not Stone Cold Steve Austin, it's Randy Orton. Randy Orton doesn't have that charisma that Stone Cold has, you know? You could have gotten anybody for this part. You could have got The Miz for this. This would have been perfect for The Miz. The Miz has charisma like a Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Miz can talk. The man can fucking talk. So, you imagine him being in a game like this where he's being hunted by his own friends. The shit he can talk to these people, it would be awesome. Not just like, what the hell's going on? He's like, oh, so you want some too? Well, come on here and I'll make you look like our last friend. I'll make you look like a bitch. So you be bitch number 2 or some shit like that. That would be great. But instead we get Randy Orton. And I see why Randy Orton only has 2 WWE Studios films. He's not my favorite type of actor. He's kind of boring, just like he is in WWE. He's very one-noted, very one-sided, very one-dimensional. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like he kind of gives a fuck, you know? Speaking of fuck, it's weird hearing Randy Orton say the word fuck in this movie. It's very odd. It was odd for me hearing The Miz say fuck in the Marine 3. And I think the 4th one, but I'm not really too sure. But it's a different take. It's R-rated, so why not? Now the action is what I want to talk about, because the action is solid. It's mainly shooting a lot and blowing stuff up. It's basically a Michael Bay film, to put it in perspective. But the explosions are probably the best they've ever looked in any WWE Studios film, because every time WWE has an explosion in one of their movies, it looks as fake as all fuck. The explosions look almost practical in this movie. Not the big outlandish ones, but the smaller ones kind of look like they were practical. So if they were, thank you for finally getting a budget and making the practical effects look good, you know, like they should always do. But yeah, solid action. The acting in the movie is okay. I mean, Randy Orton is kind of meh. Eric Roberts is a joy to watch, because Eric Roberts is awesome. He's fucking awesome. He's Eric Roberts, goddammit. His best friends, his bounty hunter friends, they were okay. Okay. Now, there was one, but he gets killed, so I don't have to mention him. But he was kind of, yeah, you know. But I do like the setup for how they were doing this Condemned game. It's basically, I thought the main bad guy was in Vegas, but it's not. He's inside of a building holding a Vegas-like type thing where everybody is betting on Randy Orton's character to make it. Basically, he's banking on Randy Orton's character while him and his bounty hunter crew are fighting to the death. So basically, he's getting revenge on the entire crew and making a profit off of it. Smart. Very, very smart. What's not so smart, putting yourself in the damn game. That's not very smart. That ain't very smart. Okay, you're kind of stupid for that part. But, yeah. Other than that, The Condemned 2 is... Right now, I will buy it. Because I do gotta own it. I am a completist. I don't want to say buy it just yet. Just wait till the price drops. Or rent it if you want. Me, I'm just gonna wait for a price drop. This is not a day one buy for me. Fuck, Vendetta was a day one purchase, and I let that slip by me for several months before I actually finally watched that. And it's one of my favorite movies of this year, besides the Marine 4 and 12 Rounds too. But yes, I will give The Condemned 2 a C+. Not only because it's not the greatest movie, but it was such a pain in the ass to fucking find a week after it came out. I should have been able to watch this movie on release day. But that didn't happen. Because for some reason, WWE Studios kind of felt it a little bit weird to not release it on its release day. The fuck? Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about The Condemned 2 down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I will catch you guys in the next one.